What's going on, everybody? I'm Awesome NES.
I'm Supreme King Zach.
And I'm Zelda Pro 064.
And we are not in our normal filming space, so don't mind the extra background noise. But I did want to go ahead and say that we are talking about the ban list for January.
They could tell by the title. They know.
20. Oh, okay. Boy, that was a ban list.
It was a ban list. It was a massive.
And we've
ban
played
list.
for about 3 years now, so we've seen.
Well, I've
ban
only
lists.
played for about 2, but
Yeah,
That's okay.
I mean,
You've
we've
seen
seen
a lot.
ban
I've
lists
seen a
like
lot.
this before, but like something about this one just felt just like really insane.
I think it's because we were so like this format. I feel has been going on for a very long time. You know,
people
like,
have been calling it like the eternal format.
you
or
mean the
whatever.
Sky Striker format?
the Sky Striker, Orcus, Salmon Great.
Orcus haven't even been around that long.
They've been around
They
for
have.
a year.
Have they really?
Actually, over a year. The first wave of Orcus support came out in October of 2018.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I know they've been around that long.
Yeah, these decks have been here for a hot minute.
Yeah, they've definitely. Dengirsu is like the newest card to the archetype, but they got like most of their stuff in Soul Fusion, and that came out in 2018.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go down the ban list and just talk about how we feel about everything. You know.
Okay,
Just
first of all,
give our thoughts.
me and Zach here actually did a podcast over what we expected to happen.
Yes.
About like
Predictions.
1 or 2 weeks ago.
So hey, go
Um,
check that video out.
But the thing is, okay, so for Orcust, we predicted Battle was going to get banned.
Yeah,
We predicted Galatea
everybody
Limited,
predicted Battle to get banned.
Harp Limited, and Battle banned, or at least one of those. And they were just like, nah, we're just gonna ban Harp.
Ban Harp, kill it.
And the thing is, I was playing Orcust Heroes at the time, which is dead now, because you can't do that, because Harp, I was like, okay, it's fine if it goes to 1, or if Babel gets banned, because, I mean, you play 1 Babel, 1 Harp, 1 Symbol Skeleton, Nightmare, Crescendo, and then Galatea, Longirsu, and Dingirsu, and then you just do it off of Isolde after Armageddon Knight or Dark Grepher. But then you can't really do that anymore because Harp Horror was the way to get started on the combo, because you dump it off of either Orcus Nightmare or one of the Dark Warriors. And yeah, that doesn't work anymore, so they just completely killed splashing that engine in, and I thought that was crazy. It also definitely kind of restricts the deck itself, but how do you guys feel about pure Orcus
Kill it!
now? Well, do you
Okay.
guys think that it's still going to handle?
Well,
I
I've
think
never
it's
even
still...
seen Pure Orcus be played before, so I don't even know what that would be like. I was just about to ask, actually, like, does this affect Pure Orcus in any way? Because I have no idea.
It
does.
definitely does.
It does.
Harp Horror going from 3 to 0 is, yeah, that's definitely a big deal, but I don't think it's enough to, like, flat out kill the deck.
Probably not. I think people are still going to be playing the deck, and probably still a few variants of the deck are still going to be functioning. Because really, the only thing is you have to find some way to get out Symbol Skeleton, or Symbol Skeleton and one other monster,
Yeah.
and then you're fine.
Especially when they get, not Dengirsu, but just Girsu, the card coming out in Eternity Code.
Actually, yeah,
They're gonna be just fine.
After they get that card, they are actually just fine. So even if they aren't doing anything now, they just wait for that, and then they're fine.
Yeah. So let's go down the list a little bit more. Thunder Dragon Colossus.
Was
getting
not expecting that to
banned.
get banned. I was expecting that to be at like
neither.
1.
We did. We predicted limited, or one of that and one of the main deck cards getting limited
Yeah.
or hit somehow.
Like Dragon Dart.
Yeah, somehow.
We thought either Dragon Dark or Dragon Hawk, I think.
It was one of the ones with quick effects. I don't think it was Dark, because Dark just searches another Dark, so then it would become
Or I
useless.
think we were
Second
talking about Roar.
effect.
We were talking about Thunder Dragon Roar
Mi-
or Hawk, I think.
Yeah,
Those were the two
one
we
of
talked
those.
about. And yeah, those got by free of charge because they just killed
the deck.
Colossus.
Yeah, Thunder Dragons are dead. I was playing Crusadia Thunder Dragons, and now, like, that's another thing with my Crusadia Thunder Dragons. Like, Azathoth also got banned, and I was playing
that's right.
Azathoth in there too.
Yeah.
So, like, I've had to completely restructure that deck again. And it's not even Thunder Dragons anymore. I just took all of them out.
Well, of course, because now you don't have Colossus to end on, so kind of what's the point
There
of
is no
having the
point.
Thunder Dragon engine? And like,
That means Titan is 10 times harder to get out now too.
Because, I mean, here's the thing. I feel like now you have to be playing pure Thunder Dragons, and then the thing is you only end on, like, 1 Titan, and then you might have 1 or 2 pops,
yeah,
and that's it.
and that's what people are looking at. And like, you can get Titan through Kaminari attack, and that's how they're getting dealing with it so far. But that means you have to either search or open instant fusion.
Yeah.
So that is also kind of an issue there, or they just have to try their best to get straight for that Thunder Dragon fusion and have 3 Thunder monsters to fuse with.
Which means that's probably not too hard, but
yeah, well, especially when Verte Anaconda comes out, you can just activate it from the deck.
I hate that card. Hate that card, and it's not even out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
that's another
Thunder
conversation.
Dragons.
Okay, this one was weird. This one really caught me off guard. You scroll down a little bit more, and the Link monster was banned, and I was like, I wonder what Link monster that is. It was Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite.
Yeah, that's wild.
What were Pendulums even doing?
Nothing.
Don't get me wrong, I don't like that deck. But, like, what?
So, if they did everything else on this list, but didn't hit Pendulums, Pendulums would have 100% been the best deck. No holds bar. No,
if you hit everything else? Yeah. I was going to say, if they didn't hit Draco, that was thought to be the best deck.
Yeah. But, I don't know. It's understandable, but at the same time, with another hit on this list, Servant, I'm going to go ahead and just mention that real quick.
Servant got limited.
Yeah, since it's limited, I don't know. They actually, I feel like they just really killed it.
I don't know if you know this, though. Triff Gaming.
Yeah, I know.
Topped.
He got top 8.
With post-Banlist Pendulums during pre-Banlist format.
Which is crazy. No idea how he did that. I haven't looked at it.
I haven't looked at the deck profile yet either.
That's crazy. But if they are still able to actually do that well, they will probably be one of the best decks of the format, which is crazy because they don't have Electromite.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's something I was thinking about, but something else that got brought up that I wasn't even thinking about after this hit. They're getting another Link monster.
Are they really?
They're getting an Endymion Link monster.
Oh.
And it's going to work really well with, of course, the Endymion cards that are in the Pendulum deck already.
Yeah.
Shocker.
So,
Endymion works well with Endymion.
Yeah, you're going to, I mean, you're just going to, you won't even need, I mean, it's not that you don't need Electromite, because that card's good. And, of course, that hurts every other version of Pendulum, like Dino Mists. But,
it literally hurts every Pendulum deck, I feel like.
Yeah, it does. But the thing is that, like, the Pendulum deck that everybody knows, like spellcasters and stuff, they're going to be just fine because they're getting the Endymion Link.
But what does
maybe
that
was like a preemptive. I don't remember exactly, but I just remember like maybe that's just kind of a preemptive hit on Konami's part because they're like, well, they're getting this, and I think that's coming out in Eternity Code. So they're like, well, they're getting this soon. We shouldn't leave them with this and Electromite plus Servant at 3.
I think that's what they did with Orcus too.
Yeah, they're getting Gear Suit, so probably. Although I still feel like banning Harp Horror was just like nuts. Like that was like going for the throat. But I mean, they definitely
Colossus is technically
You're
the
right.
same way
They
with
murdered
Thunder
Dragon. That was just insane. And then we have our 2 Xyz monsters banned. We've already covered Azathoth getting hit. Good hit.
Hold on. I think that it was okay that I got hit. Because a lot of decks,
I mean,
a lot of decks didn't make
honestly,
it.
it's fine. It kind of sucks for like decks that are kind of fragile that could make it early before doing the combos because I mean it's really really hard to stop Nibiru unless you have like Appaloosa, and even then some people can't make Appaloosa
because they can't afford the card.
Well, not only that, but like you kind of don't really have the resources to make Appaloosa before doing your other plays, or not only that, but if you were to make Appaloosa, like that's it. You can't do anything else. So that kind of really sucks. And the only other thing we have on the horizon to stop Nibiru, we talked about this before, is Crossout Nobleman or whatever. And you have to even then have a copy of Nibiru in your deck already before you do that, and you have to hard draw this card because it is not searchable. So that kind of sucks. Yeah. But then again, Azathoth's kind of degenerate. And then we got our rank up.
We got rank up back.
So fair trade.
I want to ask a question since well, I'll talk about whenever we actually get to the rank up. Never mind.
The next Xyz card, of course, that got hit was Salamangreat Mirage Galio.
That was wild. I never recalled that.
Okay, so we've talked about like how we thought they were going to hit Salamangreat, and even during our prediction discussion, we didn't even bring up Mirage Galio.
Yeah.
That's not something I think
we just
were
didn't think about it.
Yeah. Well, because
we're thinking what, like Spinny?
Yeah, we were like they're gonna limit Spinny or something, or they're gonna
Roar and Rage at 1 or something.
No,
are they already at 1?
No, they're at 3, but like most people don't even play them at 3. That's the thing, because they don't really need it.
Yeah.
I thought like maybe they'll ban Circle or maybe they'll limit Spinny. I don't know what else. Maybe semi-limit Sunlight Wolf.
We were thinking semi-limit Sunlight Wolf, maybe limit Buffalo or Spinny.
Oh yeah, Buffalo. We did talk about Buffalo.
But we just did not think that Mirage Dahlia was going to be the one to hit. And to be honest,
that was a really good hit. It
sucks.
blew my mind, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I didn't think about this before. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with it spinning my cards back into the deck. Or does it bounce? Or
It bounces.
I always feel like it throws them back, but it's probably something of a unicorn.
No, that's the
Heatleo.
Heatleo, yeah, I know it does that. But I think I'm thinking like horse. Mirage Dahlia, unicorn, you can discard and shuffle back.
So being a Salamangreat player, Zach, how do you...
I hate it.
How do you... Well, I know you hate it, but like...
How are you going to recover from this?
I'm going to
well,
buy...
Can Salad still play?
I think so. I think the deck can actually still function. It's just people... I feel like people were like, oh, deck's dead, so they were dropping it. But I feel like if you actually just work with the deck, I think it'll still work. Even if it ends up not being like pure Salamangreat anymore, and you have to like deviate a little, I think the deck will still run just fine.
You got Lady Debug at 3, which I don't think matters
I don't think
at
it's
this
gonna
point.
do anything.
Yeah.
I hate that card. It's so dumb.
Okay, also, F in the chat, RIP Brilliant Fusion.
Oh yeah.
Randomly got banned.
I don't know
for
what that card was doing.
no
but...
reason. It had this one very lucky off chance to FTK.
Nope, got banned.
That like hardly ever happens and is really easy to stop. But they're like, RIP. We don't even need to cover this. Engage got banned.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Frick you, Striker.
Crab Rave Striker's dead.
It's funny because the day before this happened, I played Striker for the first time.
Yeah, and he was only having one copy of Engage and was like, man, I need to get these other 2 copies of Engage. And then the day after it got banned.
Well, I didn't say I needed them, but it was like, yeah, this deck could run better.
I think it's wild.
If you just had like one more.
Yeah.
And then the next day, Banlist, and it gets banned.
Oh, I kind of forgot about this, but this one doesn't matter too much, I don't think. It's just weird. They limited Nessie, and like,
yeah,
it searches the other dangers, and like, that's cool, I guess, and it's just, it kind of sucks, I mean, to be an opponent, and then you're like, man, I'm going to reveal this thing, and either discard it and add another, just do it again, or I'm going to special summon it and draw a card. But I mean, that's all the dangers,
yeah,
kind of, but,
that's all of them.
I mean, but that one just
weird.
lets you keep doing it, is kind of the issue. I don't know if that's a big problem, but the next card
is it? Hold on, Mermail? Question mark.
Sea Serpent.
Yeah.
It doesn't add other Sea Serpents, though. It just adds more dangers. Oh, and you're just discarding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's why. I think Mermail.
I don't think Mermail. I really don't.
I think
that's
Mermail.
something else I want to talk about in a minute, but not yet. We're not there yet, so
Okay.
we'll get there. People are actually talking about Mermail, and that's wild. But Pankratops got limited.
That's stupid.
And that's weird.
That is really dumb.
That's so stupid.
It's just a side deck card. Of course, decks that always want to go second, like there's a couple people maining it, but I don't think a lot of people even play more than 2.
Yeah.
Some people do 3, but like for the most part, cat's reaching for the cord. You don't want that. For the most part, we're like, you know, Pankratops is one of the only ways to out things like Mystic Mine, which didn't even get touched on this because what you can do is you can actually tribute Pankratops. Like you can summon it if your opponent, of course, has monsters, but you can tribute it, and then it'll still resolve.
Well, Pankratops has to already be on the field.
Oh yeah, you can if it's on the field and they like metaverse, or even besides that, I mean, you can still tribute it for cost because that's not really an effect, and then it activates in the graveyard because you don't control any monsters, and then you can still pop Mystic Mine.
Yeah.
But they're like, no, no, we like Mystic Mine.
And the thing is, now back row heavy decks are going to like Altergeist. Altergeist are about to be one of the best decks.
Oh, that's
Tier
for another
0.
reason. That's for a couple other reasons that we need to
Well, I
hold
know.
off and get
It's
to
just
in a minute.
everything else has been hit.
Yeah.
And now we don't have Pankratops.
Or Red Reboot.
We have
Red
Pankratops.
Reboot went to
That's
one
what I said.
as
That's
well.
one that we need to hold off. I'll get there in a minute.
Oops,
It's
my
gonna
bad.
be real
We're going down
hard.
the monsters first. Where we are now is like we covered Servant of Endymion, limited, so we did talk about that. Oh yeah, True King Lithazogem. I don't know if I said that right. I think so.
Dinos.
Lithazogem, that's how it's pronounced. The
What's that one?
disaster. It's a 1 now. And it
That's
works.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm playing Dinos now.
Oh, dinos are gonna be busted after Jewel Crocodile comes out.
Yeah.
Dinos are already crazy with Ultimate Conductor.
Ultimate Conductor's nuts.
Yeah,
that card's
wild.
gonna be on the next ban list.
I can see it being like 1.
No, that card's been around forever. I don't.
Yeah, but they're getting the search for double.
they
That's
already
something.
have a search for double leverage.
You're right, but like
Kits on the fish.
he does it.
Okay.
Card Demise Limited was that was kind of interesting.
What?
Card Demise?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like, card destruction, what?
That's already at 1.
I was like, that's already there, but...
I predicted that one a long time ago.
Yeah, card demise. That sucks.
That was
Draco.
That was nice. I was like, wow, that's a Draco hit. And then I looked down a little bit more. They're like, hey, we're going to limit Diagram. I was like, wow, it really was a Draco
They
hit.
actually just kind of killed Draco. They were like, Diagram to 1.
It's not murdered, is it?
It's hurt real bad because they lost a bunch of draw power because Diagram went to 1, Card of Demise went to 1, and Into the Void. And that's all
I
stuff
forgot
that
about Into the Void.
All those cards were really, really important in Draco.
I lost it at this next one, though. I don't know if it's actually going to be as big of a deal as I thought it was initially. No.
Oh.
Pot of Avarice went to 1.
Yes.
And people have been predicting that for a long time. And I was like, it can't come back. That card is just... I think it's just too good. And then I thought about it longer, and I don't think it's too good anymore. I think it's definitely good. I mean, it's Pot of Greed for combo decks.
I think a lot of people should play it.
It's Pot of Greed for...
Shuffle 3, draw 2?
Shuffle 5.
Monsters. It has to be monsters, though.
So shuffle 5 monsters, draw 2?
Yeah.
But that's really good for combo decks.
It's just Pot of Greed for combo decks.
Yeah,
because you're playing Crusade, just pure Crusadia now. Mm-hmm. So after you already pop off with your combo, if you have that card in your hand, you can put everything back. So that way, if there is a turn 3, you can play.
I didn't think about that.
Like
Pot of Avarice is going in Crusadia.
It's
now.
really good. It just lets you keep playing, and I think that's good for combo decks. Like, really good. Because most combo decks, they just burst after turn 1. They're dead. Like, if you get past their board, they cannot play.
Yeah.
So it's really good for them to have a chance to be like, okay,
keep coming back.
I'm going to play this.
Yeah.
And now I can play the card game.
But yeah, what you said, Sekka's Light, that made no sense.
Mermail.
What? How can you limit Sekka's Light? Well, not only that.
Killing Mermail.
I guess, but like, you can't. Well, then they're just going to play Moray of Greed.
That hurts Thunder as
3 copies of Moray of Greed. And it's honestly probably just better Sekkas at that point.
Is
you
it?
Just put 2 back and draw 3. And you get 3 copies of that.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they're just like, yeah, hit Sekka's Light to 1, which locks you out of using other spells and traps for the rest of the game, mind you.
Yeah.
So, like, what is the point of that? So now no one wants to play Sekka, because, like, you only get the 1 copy.
Yeah.
It's not good anymore. It's just straight up bad. That's a bad card.
It's a bad card, yeah.
That just make it, yeah, and then for some reason, they're like, hey, let's limit Red Reboot.
Yeah, and that's why...
Let's make Altergeist the best deck of the format.
People played Sekka and Burning Abyss.
Yeah, I know they played Sekka and Burning Abyss.
And Burning Abyss is
have you
gonna come
seen?
back.
Have you seen Block Burning Abyss? They don't care.
Yeah, but still, Burning Abyss is about to be really wild, so they were just kind of hitting
I think that's really funny too. But yeah, but like, I know. I guess I get that, but like, I don't think that was honestly the right way to go about that.
I guess I get that, but I don't.
Yeah. And then, like I said, Red Reboot Limited.
Yeah, that's wild.
They were just like, hey, let's make Altergeist top
Let's
tier.
make Altergeist the best deck.
I'm an
like
Altergeist player, so
process.
I'm really excited about this new format. And the next format, like Meluseek and Spoofing are going to get hit, and I'm going to be sad.
Yeah. And we knew Deep Sea Diva was coming back because it went to 2. It's getting an archetype soon. That's not even really, like, it's okay. Tour Guide. Now,
that's cool.
That's something that happened in the OCG, and I was like, okay, maybe that could happen for us. And then it did, and I was like, wow, that actually happened. Burning Abyss is going to be tier 1.
It's going to be pretty good.
Especially when April rolls around, if they still have either 2 or 3, because we're expecting another ban list by March 30th, or no sooner than March 30th, which I feel like they're going to implement just before it, just to be like, synchros, we're looking at you.
I actually feel like that's why they're doing it so soon, is because they want to kill these top decks, and then they want to see what decks are below them that might be too good. Maybe, which is why I think Altergeist are going to get hit on the next one. Yeah, I think those are going to stop.
Altergeist are going to be absolutely nuts in the next Master Rule, and it's only because they're going to be able to hit more. Like, they're going to be able to fight off more decks because more decks are going to try, and the Altergeist is going to be like, no.
Well, and with Red Reboot gone, or at 1, like, people usually side in 3 of those when they side against my Altergeist, and I always get Red Rebooted. It always sucks.
Yeah.
And there's less chances for it.
Mind Control going to 2, I was like, please either just limit or ban that card, because like the card's good, and we got Crackdown 2, which is just slower Mind Control but worse.
I don't know about that, because Mind Control lets you give the opponent's monster back during the end phase.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is Well, no, worse for the person it happens to, because you can normal summon and then they take it. It's not like you have to wait for them to have monsters already and do it.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, you can just do it as soon as.
Like, Crackdown's definitely better in mind.
But the thing is, mind control is going to be really sacky now because there's only two chances in your whole deck to draw it out of your 40 cards. But I would either rather it be like at 1 where it is just a complete top deck sack card, or it's just at 0, because I honestly hate it at 3. I think that it's too good. I mean, I feel the same way about Super Poly, but hey, nobody cares. So we're gonna leave Super Poly at 3.
Yeah, that's insane.
Thanks, Konami.
I'm surprised that didn't get.
But yeah, I don't really agree with mind control going to 2. I was like, it should have honestly just gone back to 1.
Yeah.
And then all the unlimits were like neat.
Solemn warning.
There he goes. Yeah, that was the big one. Dark Arm Dragon, we knew that was coming to 3.
We have 3 dads now.
Lady Debug was the trade-off for Mirage Dalio, I guess.
It's not worth.
It's not a good trade.
It's not a good trade.
Morphing Jar number 2 went from Forbidden to Unlimited. They're trying to bring back Empty Jar.
I don't think so.
Tribe Infecting Virus?
Infecting Virus.
Yeah, Damage Juggler went to 3, which I mean was moving down on its way anyway.
Yeah,
it was on its way.
We knew that was
Tribe Infecting Virus went from Forbidden to Unlimited. Mermails.
See? Mermails.
But honestly, like...
See, the Mermails traded the Sekka.
And the Nessie.
And the Nessie.
For 3 copies
there you go.
of Infected Virus that they're going to play, like, maybe 2 of.
Yeah, exactly.
Kagari went to 3, and I thought that was nuts.
I thought that was funny, because they were like, hey, the card you wanted to search off Kagari is now banned. So now you can have all of them back.
All the Kagari.
Have fun.
Use Widow Anchor over and over again.
Use that 1 copy of Widow Anchor.
I was about to say, like, Striker have been hit so many times. Like, what cards do they even still have more than...
I think Eagle Boosters is still...
Eagle Booster, yeah.
Hercules base.
Area Zero.
Yeah, but, like, just don't do a whole lot without Engage.
Shark Cannon. Yeah.
And then I was happy about this, but also like, man, they really did Colossus dirty by bringing Book of Moon to 3 and then leave it and then banning Colossus, because like this is a really good way to out Colossus.
Yeah.
Because you just throw it face down and that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
But they're like, we're just gonna kill Colossus anyway.
I think Book of Moon might actually be pretty decent in the next Master Duel.
Yeah, I think so too, because we're gonna have a lot less Link monsters. I think.
Yes. I would say Link monsters will be very few and far between in the next format.
I'm still playing Links in my heroes because Isolde and Cross Crusader, Wonder Driver, whatever. Right. They're just good cards.
Yeah, you have some that are just like
Appaloosa
so good.
Appaloosa stand around, Boral Sword stand.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff is.
I mean, you have some that are so good that they will stay and people will play them, but there are a lot of decks that are just gonna be like,
I don't need it anymore.
No.
Don't need this.
Yeah.
RIP Cyber Dragons, because they're not going to be able to use Chimera Tech anymore. No one's putting things in the extra monster zone.
Oh yeah.
And then we did get the rank up magic back to 3, which makes me happy because Raid Raptors.
Oh, question. Do you think Bardeej can come back?
No.
Why not?
Negate.
What do you mean? The 1 negate?
Yeah.
2 negates, actually.
2 negates.
It's not 2 monster negates. Oh, no.
Because Orcus will just play it again. And then Orcus will have 3 negates.
Will they?
Yeah.
I mean, pendulums can get up to like
Crescendo.
5.
Oh no, but it's just they're counter traps. So it's like, hey, you can't negate this.
No,
negate.
they are not counter traps.
Are they not?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. You're okay. So
Fog
Crescendo's a counter trap, but that's right. The Fog Blades are not.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. No.
Still no.
I still.
Because the problem was, you would get the rank up the Azathoth.
Yeah.
And then your opponent couldn't
That's
play.
actually why rank up came back, is because that was the
Azathoth.
Yeah, I know that. I know that for sure. And that's exactly why they were able to bring it back, because they're like, well, although somebody's already found something stupid you can do in Orcust with the rank up, you just turned the Gear Suit into Kali Yuga.
I don't know what that is.
And you're just like, rip. It's a DDD.
Oh, King Kali Yuga negates everything on the field.
Yeah.
So Gamma Seal?
No, like when it hits the
It's
field,
Azathoth.
all effects are negated.
Oh.
It's Azathoth.
It's pretty
for
good.
Orcust.
Got you.
So yeah, RIP the format again already. But in before emergency ban list.
Yeah.
Mind Master's still banned.
For some reason.
Yeah. Bring it back. It's not doing anything.
Literally, I just have this crappy Psychic deck, and I just want Mind Master in it. This is the running joke between us now, because I just always like, is Mind Master unbanned? Because I just want to play it my crappy Psychic deck, okay? It's literally a
your crappy
really...
psychics would be a little bit less crappy in the next master rule.
But here's the thing, Mind Master's not even that good though.
It's not good.
Because you have to tribute a psychic monster that you have, then pay life points, and then you can special summon something.
Yeah, that's all the special summon a monster. To tribute, pay life points, and you get
Is
one
there a
special
psychic
summon.
that does something stupid when it's tributed?
No.
That's all I can think of.
No, I can't think of it either.
I forgot
That's wild.
they banned it for a different deck than psychic.
I'm sure it was
Yeah,
probably
well-
Cosmos,
Yeah, like Cosmos, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
because
actually.
they're all psychic.
Yeah,
and
that's,
machines.
that's why. Oh, Cosmos are about to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then yes, 3 Solemn Warning, Altergeists, happy.
Altergeist.
And then 3 Soul Drain, which is like, hey,
No graveyard.
fight Orcust and Salamangreats with Floodgates.
But hey, both Salmon and Orcus are both dead now, so heh.
So
I don't think they're entirely dead.
No,
I think
probably
that pretty much covers it.
Yeah,
At
crazy
least-
ban list.
That
Definitely
is-
gotta shake up the meta. Quick, what are your top 3 decks right now? Go.
Altergeist.
Heroes,
Yeah, I would say Altergeist, Heroes.
Grand Magi.
Dark Magician. Oh my gosh, Dark Magician got a top already.
Did it really?
Okay, they topped at the same event that Triff topped at.
No way.
With Sam.
Yeah.
Team Sam. He was just playing the new cards out
Wait,
of
he
Magical.
topped?
Yeah, he topped.
Oh my
8.
gosh.
He was playing cards out of Magical Hero in a Dark Magician deck. Keep in mind, this was pre-Banlist tournament. So like, you know, Sky Striker, Engage was still at 3, Colossus was still at 3, Harpor, everything was still just kind of the way it was. And he was just like, I'm gonna bring Dark Magician with the new cards, and he topped.
That's
Which
crazy.
means now all these decks are out of the way, and
Dark Magician's
actually.
actually going to be really good. We're going to see banned cards for Dark Magician.
Okay, I think they're gonna hold off on hitting Dark Magician until Dragoon comes out. That card is actually nuts.
That card is actually really
is
good.
a sleeper, like a spiral sleeper with Last Resort and Resort, like built into it, plus a negate.
Last Resort and Resort.
Yeah, can't be targeted, can't be destroyed, blows things up, and negates.
Oh, Spiral Resort.
Yeah, Spiral Resort
I was
and
thinking
Last
like
Resort.
Last Resort and Resort. Isn't that okay? I got you.
No, there's 2 different cards, yeah. Yeah, that card's nuts.
Yeah.
That card will actually be on the ban list. I don't know if you guys have kept up with the OCG very much,
No.
but like literally every deck is playing that card.
I'm sure.
They don't
It's a
even
good
care.
card.
Like Orcust, Thunder Dragons, like they have a Danger Dark World deck, and they're like, hey, if I randomly draw into this Dark Magician, Red Eyes, and Red Eyes fusion, I'ma just boop. I have 2 pops every turn now, and a negate, and this huge unstoppable monster. I hate that card.
Yep. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this discussion on the podcast. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think will be the best decks.
Let us know what decks you're playing.
Also, let us know what decks you're playing. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.